Hi everyone, and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 47% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. Tech and financial stocks were severely impacted by the threat of North American tariffs, offset by some gainers in healthcare. This is the third consecutive down week and the worst week since September 9th, 2024. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at 5,770.20 cents, down 3.1% from last week and losing 1.7 trillion of market cap. The PE ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 28.84, down 0.95 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. Alphabet, or Google, up 44.3 billion or 2.1% as the US DOJ dropped a suit to force the company to divest from its AI companies, including Anthropic. Verizon, up 12.5 billion or 6.9% on no specific news. McDonald's, up 9.3 billion or 4.2% on no specific news as well. ABBV, up 9.2 billion or 2.5% as the company entered the obesity treatment market through a licensing agreement with Gubra valued at 2.2 billion. AMGN, up 9 billion or 5.5% as the company prepares to initiate late-stage trials for its obesity drug candidate, Meritide. IBM, up 8.6 billion or 3.7% on no specific news. Comcast, up 6.5 billion or 4.8% on no specific news as well. Merck, up 6.1 billion or 2.6% on no specific news. Note that the company's new injectable version of its Keytruda drug was on the spotlight this week because of a potential dispute with Holozyme. HCA Healthcare, up 5.9 billion or 7.8% on no specific news. And finally, Nextera Energy, up 5.6 billion or 3.9% on no specific news as well. Moving to your losers. NVDA is down again 295.6 billion or 9.7% as the company was shaken by tariff threats and financial results from rival Broadcom. Amazon, down 134.8 billion or 6%, influenced by concerns over new US tariffs potentially impacting e-commerce margins. Meta, down 107.8 billion or 6.4% on no specific news. Tesla, down 97.7 billion or 10.4% as the company's sales in China and Europe continue to drop significantly. JP Morgan, down 63 billion or 8.5% on no specific news. Walmart, down 55.8 billion or 7%, like Amazon on concerns that tariffs potentially might impact its profit margins. Lilly, down 47 billion or 5.4% as the company announced significant price reductions for its Zepbound treatment. Berkshire Hathaway, down 40 billion or 3.6% on no specific news. Netflix, down 38.3 billion or 9.1% on concern that the recent surge in subscribers might be slowing down. And finally, Costco, down 37.4 billion or 8% on disappointing earnings and management expressing concerns about potential consumer caution due to inflation and tariffs. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q4 2024 earnings are almost done, with 11 members releasing earnings last week and 79 companies left to report. 5 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending March 14th, 2025. And the most interesting will be Oracle on March 10th, and Adobe on March 13th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why Berkshire Hathaway and Walmart were up last week, you should watch this video next.